Y'all, there is nothing worse on reality TV than a BFF or a good Judy fallout, okay? And that's what we're going to be discussing today. The great fallout on this season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. No, we're not talking about Giselle and Robin, okay? We are actually talking about Mia Thornton and Jacqueline Blake, who is the latest friend on the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac starting October 9th on Bravo. Now, as you guys may recall, let me just bring your attention back to the People magazine article, and I'll blow it up just a little bit so you guys can see where we were first introduced to Miss Jacqueline Blake. We see a description that says Jacqueline Blake joins as a friend. She and Mia are so close that one might think they are sisters. But some unusual behavior has the ladies wondering what the real story is. So that led us to wonder when we did the recap, like, what is this unusual behavior that has the ladies wondering what the real story is? Okay. So that was our first clue that these two ladies might not be on the best of terms, even though we're just being introduced to Miss Jacqueline as a friend on this season. I did think it was great to have Mia having a friend come on to the show because, as a new character or new cast member, you don't necessarily yet have the alliances that some of the more seasoned cast members have. So when you enter situations, you're usually on your own. Okay. So it's always good to have a friend on there. But it always seems to occur that when the friend comes on, the friend and the main cast member at some point fall out. We've seen it happen with Marlo and Nene. We saw it happen with Kenya and Nene. Well, not Kenya and Nene, Kenya and Marlo, even though Marlo was really friends with, Nene at first. But we saw that fallout happen. And we've seen it happen with Brandy Glanville. And she was brought on by, who was she brought on by? She was kind of brought in a interesting way with Adrian Malouf, and they ended up turning on she ended up turning on Adrian Malouf. It was a lot. Okay. So we've seen this type of thing happen before, but who turned on who? Well, we're going to get to that right now. Okay. We're going to, in order to do that though, we're going to take things over to our friends over at the neighborhood talk, because I saw both posts separately. Okay. So let's start here with this post right here. All right. Now, this post right here was a post that Mia initially made on Giselle's birthday. She said, "Happy birthday, Jizzy," and then tagged Giselle Bryant. And she says, "Yes, I'm including Robin. I don't get in between authentic sisterhood. Hashtag can't start. Hashtag won't start. Hashtag celebrate. Hashtag birthday, Real Housewives of Potomac love. Cheers." So Robin chimes in. I did not see this on the initial post because I too have been blocked by Robin Dixon. Why? I don't know, but whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, Robin says, "Hello, laughing my A off. You could have Diddy cropped me. I would have understood. Love you for keeping me in though." And then Robin says, "Oh, wait, let me try to figure out who the subliminal is directed at, though." And then she has the little magnifying glass emojis. And so then Mia writes, "Robin, can I phone in on the next episode of Reasonably Shady?" And then she writes, quote, "If you are not talking to someone in real life and have not so nice things to say about a person and block them, okay, do you keep them on your IG feed?" So I'm assuming from this post that maybe Jacqueline is not talking to her and doesn't have nice things to say about Mia and then blocks them, but then keep them on your IG feed. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you block them and keep them on your IG feed? That's interesting. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, because I thought if you block somebody, you couldn't see them. Or maybe they just can't see you. I don't know how that works. Anyway, um, then it says, then go to lunch with someone that person introduced you to, then have the audacity to post it. Nope. And then she writes, it's a fan, obsessed. And then she writes, hide your husbands. So it's the hide your husband, it's a fan for me, and then it's obsessed for me, and then it's hide your husbands for me. Now, I guess in my mind, something very dramatical must have happened for her to write this, okay? Because if I mean, I don't know. Something major must have happened. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. Especially for the hide your husband's part. That kind of takes me for a loop. Anyway, I'm assuming this is what she's talking about. She wrote, the Jacqueline Blake wrote on Instagram, laughter is so underrated, much needed girl time. And then she wrote, happy Friday, positive vibes, self-care affirmations, friendship. And she's pictured here with Karen Huger at Eddie V's. Side note, Eddie V's is amazing. Okay. They have the best food. Anyway, then Karen also posted it and says, smart and funny at the Jacqueline Blake. Had me in stitches. Hashtag girls time, hashtag TGIF. Now, now Karen might be playing in our faces, okay, or playing in Mia's face. I don't know, but she listen. The Grand Dame is an interesting woman indeed. She is always keeping us guessing with her next move. So, as you guys may recall, Karen is the person that brought on Mia in the previous season. And now Mia and Jacqueline have seemingly fallen out, and Karen is hanging out with Jacqueline, who I'm assuming she met through Mia. So it's it's some funny stuff going on here. Wait, I cannot wait to this season to see what actually factually happened. Okay, in this scenario, apparently whatever it was wasn't so bad that Karen wasn't gonna be friends with Jacqueline, even though we know from what we saw in not even what we saw in the trailer, but what we had heard online and seeing footage of Mia confronting Karen at her Karen and Friends comedy special night or whatever. I did not go. But we saw online that she confronted her about something. So we know that they have some type of moment during this season. So this should be very interesting. I love it when castmates mix it all up. You know what I'm saying? And you can't ever tell who's going to be aligned with whom. That's how you keep a job unless you just go low, okay? You can't go too low. You can't go so low you hit the flow because we didn't see him again, Brandy Glanville. I mean, but at the end of the day, I feel like if you mix it up well enough to keep the fans guessing, then the show will always be interesting and entertaining, okay? So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this see, a part of me wondered, I was like, is this for the show? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if there was friends, if you brought in your friend, like I might be inclined to be like, friend, listen, to keep things interesting, we might need to fall out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like, that's what I would do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but that's why I'm also not on reality TV. I'm just dissecting it. Okay. So anyway, I can't wait to see it all unfold. This is going to be a lit season of Potomac, and I cannot wait to see how all of these things occur. We are obviously in for some twists and turns. So make sure you guys are tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to the channel, baby. And we will catch you guys in the next.